everyone, this is Sydney with the fourth and final podcast for the year. I interviewed most of the seniors in the AP art classes with their art show portfolios, so tune in.
Could you please tell me your name?
Clara Isom.
Could you tell me a little bit about your art here today?
Yes, so it's about my love of family and nature. So there's a lot of portraits of my family members in nature and my pets. So it's just combining the two and how they interact.
What's your favorite piece here today?
I honestly really like this one of my birds or this one of my great grandma right here.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Could you please tell me your name? My name is Jillian Curry. Could you explain your art here today? My art is about, I do fiber portraits using all different types of fabric, and basically I focus on portraiture because I realized that was what I enjoyed making, and I wanted to get good at that. And so I made that my focus, and I made a bunch of all of these different pieces inspired by, and I like to have a focus on the stories and emotions that can be conveyed through portraiture, especially through my unique medium.
Is there a favorite piece you have today?
My favorite piece is this one. I pulled it together on short notice and very quickly, but I really like the way it turned out. So I think it's got to be my favorite.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Could you please tell me your name?
My name is Mason Bunner.
And can you explain your art here today?
So my art centralizes around the theme of humans' negative involvement on the environment and nature really as a whole, and I wanted to portray the suffering of the creatures involved through mythical creatures and cryptids to really bring home that emotional aspect of this is further than just real animals, and this is further than just the environment suffering. So yeah, that's my theme.
Do you have a favorite piece here?
My favorite theme is absolutely this piece right here. It is about Mothman, which my favorite cryptid, favorite creature. And I really just love the way I was able to make it, the uniqueness of the piece. Just my favorite.
Thank you. Could you please tell me your name?
Jenna Rubai.
Could you explain your art here today?
So I want to focus on different kinds of human relationships because I always found humans to be the most interesting subjects to explore in my art, and I especially love how we interact with each other, and I really want to explore all the kinds of complexities that go into our relationships. So I tried to have each of my pieces on my portfolio. I wanted it to be balanced between good and bad kinds of relationships and complicated ones. But yeah.
Do you have a favorite piece here today?
I think this big one and this one is a close second. I really like this one.
Could you please tell me your name?
My name's Atlanta.
Could you explain a little bit about your art here today?
Yeah, so basically this is based off of my personal experiences throughout high school and basically just, the development throughout your life. So, yeah.
What's your favorite piece here today?
I would say probably the black oil pastels up in the corner. Those are my favorite, and I just did those recently, so yeah.
Thank you so much. Can you please state your name?
John Anthony.
Could you explain your work here today?
Yeah, so everything here, this is my AP portfolio, so everything is based off of somewhere I've traveled. So my creative interpretation of that place.
What's your favorite piece you have here today?
This piece right here, which is a acrylic painting of the skyline of Istanbul, Turkey.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sam Watkins.
Can you tell us a little bit about your art here today?
Yeah, so my theme is visual development. Basically, how your favorite shows and games get made is pre-production or visual development. And so I made my own stories, and I did that with this.
Could you explain your favorite piece to me?
Yeah, so right behind you, I did that for a zine. They had a competition, and then the winner gets to be in it. And they haven't released the winners yet, but that's what I did. And it's a fashion thing, so I got to dress all the characters up in cool, fashion.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Maddie Santato.
Could you explain your art pieces here today?
So my theme was life in colors. So the acrylic paintings are just colorful, just items, just landscapes. I have a skull. Well, this one was from Project. We don't talk about that one. But the drawings are kind of symbolism of us taking the color from everything around us. So the actual figures and the subjects of the paintings, me and then my family, It's colored and or colorless, and then the background is all colorful in different multimedias. So it's supposed to just symbolize us drawing the color in our life and the energy from our life from everyone around us.
What do you think was the hardest part of the process of making all these pieces?
Ooh. Honestly, making these pieces made it easier to make them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I started with this one, the big one over here, and making them just honestly made it easier to make realistic ones.
Mm-hmm.
But the hardest part will always be faces for me.
Yeah.
I can't do a face to save my life. Thank God my best friend is really, I gotta give credit to Mia Rifus because she's really good at faces and she
Yeah.
helped me do it.
Yeah.
But other than that, shading is really easy for me, but it was mainly just the faces.
Thank you so much.